Aren't you a cutie?
You call that thing cute? What's up, folks? Welcome back to Cross on Games and back to some more demo diving. In today's demo, we have Battle Suit Aces. An interesting find we have here. Well, on the Steam page, it says Battle Suit Aces is a charming narrative deck builder. You recruit, befriend, and upgrade your mech pilots on a heartfelt hunt for fabled alien superweapons, the Relic Suits. Command them across monster-infested galactic winds through danger, tragedy, and comedic sci-fi shenanigans. I have no idea what I'm about to get into, but I have a little bit of, I guess, experience with card battlers. Don't really play them that much, because the last one I can think of is Hearthstone, and that was like years back. But the anime aesthetic, the sci-fi-ness, the mechness, it's gonna be a good time. But without further ado, let's get to it. In the galaxy's populous Verona sector, Captain Heathcliff and his best friend Felix have just started early retirement already. But how long can they rest in a galaxy filled with... I can't read the rest of this because I'm reading too slow.
Attacks continue. The Union government believes a new type of monster is responsible.
Another attack? That's a third this cycle.
Okay,
They're assuring
voice
citizens
acting.
the Guard will handle the matter swiftly.
I've had my fill of guard news for one lifetime.
Yeah, I don't miss it either.
Hang on. Sensors are picking up... What is that? Some kind of monster?
Not like any monster I've seen.
They're attacking!
Direct hit on our engine. I'm landing us on the closest planet.
At this speed?
It's our only chance.
Already? Not even a full minute in.
You okay, Felix?
I've been better.
They're still on our tail. Hurry, into that cave.
We lost him. Quick thinking back there, buddy. Another second's worth of momentum and we'd be toast. Do you have comms on you?
No, I left them in the Orion. It's just you and... Whoa.
That's one hell of a suit.
Ooh.
Incredible craftsmanship. My scanner says this suit and its surroundings are millions of orbits old.
I'm gonna see if it works.
Be careful.
Don't worry. I've got a good feeling about this thing.
How did you do that?
Oh, really?
I didn't. It's like it knew.
Oh, he's the
The
chosen,
control
y'all.
sticks feel like they've got energy running through them.
Might be a short circuit.
No, I think it's a good thing. It's energizing. Apparently the suit thinks so too.
Any idea where to find the comms? We have to warn Anchor.
Maybe this one?
Anchor
You
station.
lying.
Under attack. Need aid.
They've made it there already. We have to help. Can you get this thing moving?
I'll try.
You did it.
Heading to engage.
This man already knew, yeah. He protagonist.
No.
He hiding the fact.
There could still be survivors.
We gotta get through these things before searching. Come on, Big Blue. We've gotta stop them. I'm still figuring this thing out. Can you watch my energy?
I've got the readings here.
Feels like its primary weapon's charged. Am I good to shoot?
Yes, readout says you've got energy banked.
Alright, what we have here? You have 3 energy banked, okay. Felix's attacks cost 3 energy, okay. And you do 8 amount of attack, okay. They got 8 health. Alright, bet. Okay, pretty
It
simple.
worked, but it's not letting me shoot again.
This suit's got an energy recycling system. Oh, but it's not automatic. Look for a switch.
Found it. Huh. If you squint, it looks like it says end turn.
Is that so? That's funny.
Watch out. 2 more coming in on both sides.
What's that big one doing behind them?
A spawner.
They seem
Okay.
to be protecting it.
If that's the case, it's gotta be a higher priority, right?
4.
I don't think we can do this alone.
maybe we don't have to. I've still got my datapad. I'm activating the drones from our shop now.
Always nice to have allies on our battle line. Let's hurry up and deploy them.
Okay, so we got our own extra cards.
Whoa, this suit and our drone are sharing energy. Even with the drone, I haven't recovered enough energy to fire.
Keep recharging and let the drone attack.
All right, I'll sort energy for my next shot.
So I guess the energy is separate for each card.
Think I should go for the big guy or the little ones?
Taking down one target is faster than two, but either one should work.
Gotcha. It looks like they can only shoot forward. Now save that energy for the next turn. Okay. And they can only shoot forward too. Oh, another one? I'll take it. Okay, so the more cards you have on the field, the more energy that you get. Okay. Attack empty slots to damage the enemy ship. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Pretty simple stuff. Make sure I keep an eye on their attacks and everything. Now they look filled up though. I wish I could be able to hit them myself. Let me guess. Oh no, that's it right there. Boom. Okay, that make it pretty easy. At least for this tutorial.
Did it!
2 cycles later. You know I'm a sucker for good music, y'all.
It's good to see you again.
Oh, it's definitely hitting them sci-fi vibes. I love it. 80s, 90s. What's the word? Not like a techno wave, but whatever the case is. Alright, y'all keep talking. I'm just gonna be jamming.
It's been a while, Admiral. I trust Command is treating you well?
I miss that sense of humor.
Yes, pleasantries, whatever. We're here for the relic suit.
So they know about
It
it?
matches Folian art I found. Almost exactly.
Faux what?
Folians. Only the most prolific ancient species to ever exist? I don't have time to explain this to you. Heathcliff, was it? How did you get it working?
Very good question.
I'm the pilot. Name's Felix.
Charmed.
Felix, why don't you show Jules the suit while Heathcliff and I catch up?
Can do.
Your brother hasn't changed.
Man, I love the aesthetic, the style, and everything.
No, the starship's long since sailed on that one.
I assume there's something you want to ask me?
You know me too well. Jules's research suggests there are more suits like the one you found hidden across the galaxy. He believes they're the key to stopping frenzied attacks. I'm still putting the pieces together, but if all goes as planned, there may be a new mission to lead. Know any interested captains?
Oh, you looking at them? You looking at them? Or are we for real finna recruit some more people?
Entry log 4-1ZX2. Captain Heathcliff of the USS Zephyr recording. It's been in orbit since the frenzied attacked Anchor Station. Hard to believe so much time has passed.
Dang.
Admiral Vermeulen convinced Command to support our mission, naming the new effort Patchworks.
Okay, I like this crew. Okay, crew.
Our handpicked crew is eclectic, but their skill and dedication are undeniable. We've searched countless Folian ruins for signs of more relic suits like Blue Crest, and only uncovered cryptic references. Today, we're investigating a significant Folian ruin within the Casper Belt. Jules believes this monolith will be a turning point. It's his biggest discovery yet. He and the first ground team are due back any moment.
Battlesuit Aces. Hatchworks. Alright, what we doing? Okay, we in the hangar?
Perimeter's clear, Captain. No sign of the frenzied.
Okay, okay.
Good. Let's hope it stays that way. Jan, Jaeger, how did your surveys go?
Which one of y'all is Jaeger? The only Jaeger I know is Aaron, and we don't want to talk about him.
I found remnants of Folian energy caches.
Okay.
They had just enough energy to siphon. I'll run compatibility tests with our engine, but my hopes aren't high.
Let me guess. Too complex for Earth Ken tech?
That's my theory. Those Folians were an interesting crowd.
And you, Jan?
The flora is consistent with other ruins that we've discovered. I found traces of Folian DNA around the site as well. I'll begin sequencing in the garden immediately.
Great work, everyone. Daciana, Belmont, we're ready.
On the way, Captain.
One more thing. Jules refused to come back with us. Said he needed more time with the monolith.
Felix, did you talk to him?
Yeah, but you know how stubborn he gets. He won't leave any rocks unturned.
It's all right. We've all earned a break. Daciana and Belmont can get him.
My ears are burning. What's this I hear about getting Jules?
Once you're done with your surveys, make sure he returns to Zephyr in one piece.
All right. But that's the last time this cycle. They had to drag him out of those ruins on Coria.
Come on, it'll be fine. Besides, I'm raring to get back down there. Scans show this rock's got a bunch of lancium. We're gonna have mods for rotations.
It is a prime opportunity to up our fuel reserves. Ion gases around the site will do just right.
I look forward to your post-survey reports.
Oh, almost forgot. When we get back, I got some more ideas for our suits. I won't spoil it, but I got 2 words for ya. Leg saws.
Leg saws. You know, sounds like a good idea. Okay, I'm liking this crew.
Monaco, how's my favorite first officer?
No hostiles on scanners or subspace disturbances.
Yo, hold on, let me just pause for a second. Is this a demo? Or we watching a full episode? Like, what's going on? The quality? The music? The vibes? The graphics? 10. I'm loving this.
Haven't had such a relaxing shift since our time on the Yahada.
I seem to recall a certain navigator who found her post boring.
The nebula's always brighter, I suppose.
Well,
Couldn't last, could it?
I guess we ain't gonna be bored no more.
Time since their last attack?
2 cycles. We've got a new record on our hands. My, we've got ourselves some pesky ones. They're matching speed.
Take us deeper into the asteroid field and let them chase. We have to draw them away from our research site.
Captain, you might want to buckle up. I'm going to see how well they can dance.
Ground team, come in.
Yeah, Captain? What's up?
We've got frenzied. Pack your gear and stay alert.
It's not the acid-spitting variety again, is it?
Let's hope not.
No. Stand guard at the cave entrance and keep Jules safe. We'll handle them.
If Monaco doesn't crash us into the rocks first.
Felix, be a dear and do something about our pursuers, would you?
You heard her, Felix. Pilots, suit up.
Let's take the heat off the Zephyr.
Ooh. Okay, now we got 5. Alright, what we got here?
Jan, Jaeger, you suited up?
Ready for deployment.
Right behind you. I was in the middle of showering, still got shampoo in my hair.
Engage on my mark.
Alright, some cards have passive abilities. Okay. Inspect abilities to learn when they trigger. Okay, when an ally is killed, attack for 1 damage. Okay. Okay. That's a problem. Oof. Alright, can we get some extra help? Alright. Oh, he has a spread. Okay. Oh, can I change him out? Oh. Ooh, okay. And he hits with 2. Yo, okay. Okay. Okay, getting a little bit strategic over here. It's both the card and the ship and a bank to energy. Okay. Let's see. Actually, let's see. Cause that hit on 2. Yeah, let's hit you right here. All right. You already hit 3. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. Okay, good stuff. Take a few extra hits, but that's alright. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. Okay. Hit him with that spread. Plus 1 damage. Ooh, okay. Alright, yeah, we'll hold off right now. Alright, hit him with all 5. There we go. Keep this going. Yeah, I love that spread though. Oh, I wonder, can I replace this card? Okay. And then they get their health back up because it's a new card. Okay, okay. Let's see. I hate that takes 3 though. If that only could take 2, that would be nice. But I should have put her there, but that's okay. Alright, that's all good. At this point, now that I have all 5. Okay. There we go. But now, because I do that, I am discarding the card, so that gives me less cards that I'll be able to put out. So, okay. Starting to get this. Them strategies are starting to come through.
Judging by the swarm's size, it was only a scouting party.
Still worth celebrating. Anybody for a sim game?
You're on.
Great work, everyone. Head back to the Zephyr.
Okay, craft the material. Guess we can make some of my mechs stronger.
Nothing like a nice shuttle ride nap. Did I miss something exciting?
Yeah, the most epic battle of all time.
You didn't hear the comms? The Frenzied located us again.
Nope.
My man was sleep. Or really dedicated to his work.
Did you learn anything from the monolith?
Yes, I've translated some scripts I found and determined it was an ancient beacon. A signpost, if you will, embedded with data on Tholian sites across the sector. I've made out a handful of coordinates we can explore. They could lead to another relic suit. I sent them over to Hanako before I got on the shuttle.
A well-deserved nap, then. Are you returning to quarters?
Of course not. There's still so much more to translate. The scale of that monolith was overwhelming.
You like, work gotta be done? Work gotta be done.
I scanned it all into my pad for later. Gonna be a long night. Is there something you want me to keep an eye out for as I'm working?
Okay. More information on Bluecrest, intel on Frenzy variants, or get some rest. Let's learn more about the Frenzy.
Anything you can uncover on the Frenzied. Each new variant we encounter seems stronger than the last.
Yes, I've noticed that too. Tholian murals depict Frenzied of various shapes, but there's scant data on their capabilities.
Keep a lookout. Let's add as much data as possible to our tactical dossiers.
Understood, Captain. I'll get right to it. After a quick trip to the mess hall. I hear Noodle's calling my name.
I'll join you there in a moment. I owe Felix dinner.
Ooh, a captain special. Put me down for one, too.
Really?
No, it wasn't, Looks like I'm replacing Belmont as chef today.
Captain, all ship systems are green. Zephyr and I are ready to leave this heap of rocks.
Thank you, Hanako. Open comms across the ship. Everyone, this is your captain speaking. Excellent work against the Frenzied. After your diagnostics, take a moment to relax. We'll be departing soon.
Alright, good stuff. Mission complete. Hey, we in there.
Captain, we scraped enough materials off that asteroid to build another suit mod.
Thank you, Daciana. Perfect timing. I'll be in the workshop.
Alright. Visit the workshop. Okay, health mod and a damage mod. So we'll choose the damage. Okay, schematics are one-time use blueprints that make mods. I make mods. Oh, that's something else. Equip mods to your cars to make them stronger. Okay. Raw materials are also required to craft mods. So we're gonna craft it. Okay. And that's it on that.
Belmont and I just finished checking over the suits. Not even a scratch from that last battle. They're ready for mod installation at your command, Captain.
Alright, where we going now? To the hangar? Alright, select the card. Honestly, that spread is pretty strong, not gonna lie. Yeah, you get that damage mod. Yeah, there we go.
Just enough time to finish testing out my edits to our suit mobility software.
Visit the sim chamber. Okay. Nah, the music kind of thunk. I love it though. Movement points. Learn how to move cars between slots. Alright, how do we do that? Okay, now you get one movement per turn. Movement lets you change a car's position. I was just wondering that, like, how can I get him like in a better position that his spread can definitely hit more enemies? And okay, and I can drop him anywhere. Yo. Good stuff. Okay. Now, can I use that to also dodge attacks? Movement can also lets two cars swap. Okay. Okay. Ooh.
Not too shabby for a couple minutes of code.
Just imagine the strategies. I'm liking this.
I should check in with the crew and see how they're doing.
And talk with the crew members between missions.
Punctual as always.
I see you've got the drinks already.
An orbit ago on the dot. The Frenzied destroyed our repair shop.
11:11 Union time. We were on our way to that lunch place on Selvin 2.
Ola's. Man, I missed their curry.
Good thing you're always hungry, or we'd be space dust.
Dang.
Raise a pop to Helix repairs. Our shop might have burned to the ground, thanks to the Frenzy.
And to the Orion. Our ship may be resting in a million pieces.
But we're still here.
Hey. That's what it's all about.
We're still here.
Cheers, Captain. Wouldn't want to be searching through piles of space rocks with anyone else.
Cheers. Let's keep the rest of our stuff from exploding.
I know that's right.
Can't make any promises, old pal. But I'll try my best.
Okay. When you're ready, visit the bridge to select a new destination. Alright, start the jewels.
Captain, glad you're here. I've pored over the monolith text and have new info about the Frenzied.
Excellent. What did you discover?
We've identified 3 overarching classes thus far. Spawners, Siphon, and Swarmers. Spawners create and carry other Frenzied, almost like ships.
Gotcha.
Swarmers are foot soldiers or drones. We've mostly fought these so far.
Gotcha.
But the monolith suggests frenzied can come in much more dangerous forms. The siphon. Apparently there are many dangerous siphon variants.
What kind of capabilities are we talking?
Some seem to increase in power the more they attack, while others become increasingly dangerous as their allies fall.
Most likely their passive skills we've been seeing.
I'm afraid it's only a matter of time before we run into these more advanced frenzied.
Who would have guessed they had such tactical prowess?
Like they
Thought they weren't sentient.
That's still my hypothesis. Their strategy, as one might call it, appears more instinctual than calculated.
Whatever the case may be, we can't afford to underestimate them. Thank you for this data, Jules. I'll put it to good use.
My pleasure.
You deserve that nap, Jules.
Captain, glad you're here. I've pored over the monolith text and have new info about the frenzied.
Excellent.
We've identified
Okay,
three
he says the same
overarching...
thing.
Captain, how can I help you?
What are you working on? Okay.
What are you working on?
I'm checking over DNA samples I brought back from the monolith. Folian cells are hardier than plant cells, so it's still possible to study their genetics after all these orbits.
That sounds fascinating.
It is, especially when compared with DNA from blue crest biocomponents. Blue crest cells demonstrate more plasticity than Folian ones, but the two are an 80% DNA match. Really makes you wonder what their species was like. Can I help you with anything else?
Tell me about the plants we've collected.
They're from all over the galaxy, even as far away as Earth. But our Mori blossoms are my favorites. We recovered them from the cave where you and Felix found blue crests.
I remember them. They're flourishing under your care.
I've been paying special attention to plants that grow around Folian ruins we visit. The plants they loved must hold secrets to their culture we've yet to uncover.
And insights into Blue Crest.
I hope so. Can I help you with anything else?
Just browsing the garden. Carry on, Jan.
Right. I'll, get back to work then.
She seemed very passionate in her research. But I'm kind of curious what the year is. They're definitely light years away from Earth, and they're going to all the different going to all these different planets and discovering all these different Folian artifacts and mech suits and stuff.
How's the Zephyr handling?
Captain, please. You know very well this ship flies like a freight hauler and turns like it's in a tractor beam.
I was worried you'd say that.
The weaving I did through that asteroid belt was nothing short of a miracle.
Even with your nav skills, an old suit carrier has its limits. Think we can mod Zephyr to handle better?
We're better off building a new ship from scratch.
Dang.
If we had the credits.
Command isn't likely to approve that.
You'd think a mission built on saving all Earthkin would have more appeal.
Hey, money's still money.
But we'll work with what we've got. Adding more battle capabilities to the Zephyr can't hurt.
Very well. Send me your proposals.
Consider it done. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to find Felix.
Oh?
We placed a wager on how many dents the Zephyr would get in the asteroid field. Since there are none, I've got credits to collect.
Fun.
Coordinates for Rathlon entered, sir. I hear it's lovely at this point in orbit.
Excellent. Take us there.
Alright, Rathlon, and yeah, that's all we got. Home to a mysterious Folian ruin. Alright, we're gonna keep this train going. Even though it's more of a spaceship, not a train, but you get it.
Entry log 4-19N0. It's been 2 cycles since our last frenzied encounter. Predicting their attacks has been challenging, but we're beginning to see a pattern emerge. In a preemptive maneuver, we've positioned the Zephyr at Rathlon.
Calculated risk.
Everyone's here. Let's start the briefing. As all of you know, the Frenzied are unlike anything we've seen before. Their sudden attacks endanger our crew and all Earthkin. At first we believed these attacks were random, but we're beginning to see a pattern. Jules, you're up.
Of course, Captain. While frenzied come in many different varieties, there is one thing they all have in common. They're consumers of energy, leeching the life force of anything they can. Trends in their attacks suggest they're particularly attracted to Folian energy.
Most likely that mech there.
That would explain why we've experienced more frenzied attacks than other Union vessels.
Piloting Blue Crests bringing them out?
Most likely.
As is our penchant for investigating Folian ruins, no doubt.
That's our theory.
I've identified a site on the planet's surface to investigate. Its infrastructure is in good condition, so we should find tech we can bring online.
Our mission is to set off a large burst of Folian energy. If our theory's correct, it'll serve as a frenzied feeding signal.
We can't just use blue?
A higher concentration of energy will be more tempting for them.
While Hanako stakes out the skies from low orbit, I'll lead our ground team on the planet's surface.
Like bees to honey.
Felix, Jan, Jules, you're with me.
Daciana, Belmont, Jaeger. Prep your suits for battle. If this works, we'll have company soon.
Pretty.
It's eerie thinking about how these Folian guys went extinct.
And we could be next.
Way to brighten the mood, Jules.
Right. Hey, he's more like a realist.
I'm sorry that history isn't one of your feel-good sports sims.
Watch your footing. That's not a pile of mud you're about to step in.
Thanks for the save, Captain. The Folians were once the most populous advanced species in the Viridia sector.
They terraformed hundreds of planets, turning Viridia into a galactic rainforest.
Excuse me? I'm the one telling the story here. But yes, that's true. Unfortunately, this bounty of energy also attracted the frenzied.
Which are not monsters, but kinda monstrous?
I mean, they're leeches. They're just trying to take all the life and take all the energy that they can get. And, I mean, look at it. A bunch of trees, a bunch of plant life. That's a buffet of energy.
Yes, frenzied are their own classification.
What did I say about...
You're right, Jules.
Just lost my footing. As I was saying, no one knows where the frenzied came from, but they were the Folians' greatest enemy.
What is it, Jan?
Tropo whales.
Flying whales?
They're so beautiful.
What are they doing?
Synthesizing nutrients from ions in the atmosphere. Those trillions of tiny particles can sustain an adult for cycles.
Oh, what do you think of the ruins now, Felix?
Guess I can stand a little silence for a sight like this.
Yes, we can rubberneck the nature anytime. There's a mission at hand.
He's only good at timekeeping when he's not interested in the subject matter.
I see that.
This looks like the way in. Follow me.
Our ground team's made it inside the ruins, but I'm picking up a flurry of activity near their location.
Some kind of monster?
Probably, though I can't get a lock on them. You two head down and check it out. Jaeger and I will keep Zephyr safe until you're back.
Gotcha. We'll make sure they aren't a problem for our test.
Good luck. And, Dossie?
Yeah, Commander?
No pranks.
Wouldn't dream of it.
She lying.
Not seeing any worrisome monsters. Ground's weird here, though. Like it's been hit with some kind of acid. Maybe Rathalon's one of those caustic rain planets. Hey! Belmont! You got anything?
A pod of tropo whales passed by, but they aren't hurting anyone.
Better luck than me. Just got some dead grass.
Yeah, well, keep your eyes peeled. There's gotta be something around here.
Yeah, I'm looking. Whoa, hey there, little frog. Aren't you a cutie?
You call that thing cute?
Maybe I can sneak you into Belmont's suit.
Don't do that.
Come here. It'll be great, you'll see.
What did I just say?
Hey, Belmont, I found our monsters. Any chance you're nearby?
Ooh.
Are those frongs? How'd they get so big?
I don't know, but they're pissed.
It looks like they're fighting other things than
They
frenzy.
spit acid.
Ah, right on my weapons. Don't worry, though. I got a power boost heading your way.
Some abilities produce status effects. Okay. What we got here? So all allies... Okay, deploy all allies get 2 power. Power increase on the next damage. Then weaken reduces weapon damage. Okay. Inspect status effects to learn what they do. Okay. So she has a sweep as well. Ally score kill, attack for 2 damage, and increases next attack damage. Okay. Cards bank and consume different kinds of energy. Interesting. Manage your banked energy to win. Wow, her spread goes on all fields. That's actually really good. Gotcha. Ouch. Alright. Yeah, she probably needs to stay there. I could probably keep him there. Nah, she hits a 1 though, so I have to keep that in mind. Now I could move him, but then I'm just gonna get attacked directly. So I have to keep that in mind. And what did that do? Okay, we have a different type of wasp now. Okay. Now he'll probably get destroyed in 1 hit. Alright. Gain 1 power. Okay. Ooh, if I can only increase her stuff, that would be nice. There we go.
Ooh, nice moves, kid.
I like that.
Threw in a little extra for you.
Okay. Attack for... So ally... Okay, I get it now. Ally score kill, then she attacks for another 2 hit. Okay. We in there. Now, yeah, that one's definitely gonna get destroyed. Which kind of makes me wonder if I should swap these 2. So that I can keep the red going. Strats. Sorta. Alright, that'll give me 1 more. Now that being said, there we go. I may put her over here. Yeah. That way he can attack further and get them down. Okay. Now it looks like the Zephyr does get its life back every battle. So unless they're gonna add like multiple battles later on, we'll just have to see. Now, that being said, I do want that. Yeah, I might swap those 2. That way you can kill that one, you can kill that one. You will get messed up though, that's okay. Okay. Okay, they got 1 more, so I'm gonna lose 1, but that's okay. Let's see. He only attacks one, so yeah, I'll probably just stay out of that one's way. There we go. Oh wait, I could attack with that one. I'm tripping. That's okay. But once we run out, we run out. So like that. Oh, that's okay. Ooh, alright. That's okay. That's okay. And we're gonna finish this with one more. Boom, boom. Hey.
Good work. Let's head back to Zephyr.
Thanks for the save. Sorry for almost putting a killer frog in your suit.
That would have been bad.
You were gonna do what?
What that fish head from SpongeBob. Hey, energy crystal. Yeah, good stuff.
Anyone else feel a seismic shock just now?
Likely Daciana and Belmont. Apparently there's some kind of disturbance nearby.
Should we join them?
Let them handle it. We've got our own mission. Speaking of, have you uncovered the purpose of this ruin, Jules?
It appears to be a facility dedicated to frenzied research.
How can you tell?
Is that symbol what I think it is?
Quite right. This is the Folian symbol for frenzied. It mimics the shape of a nucleotide only found in frenzied DNA. This one is a power source of some kind.
Significant enough to attract the frenzied.
I believe so. I'll just need a moment to get it working again.
You want to get it working now?
Wait, so no monster in the galaxy is related to the frenzied?
None that we've observed. They seem to come from a completely distinct evolutionary line.
And it's not just monsters. No other DNA sequence in the galaxy matches the frenzied.
That's interesting.
Why come back to Viridia now?
Right.
It's our job to figure that out.
Okay, I've got it working.
Energy readings are above our required threshold. It should be enough to draw out the frenzied.
Good work. I'll let Hanako know we've succeeded. Hanako, Captain here. Do you copy?
Loud and clear. Having fun down there?
We've sent the signal. Any frenzied sightings up there?
There is indeed. I was just about to comms you, but you beat me to it.
We're on our way.
Glad you can make it, Captain.
Alright, we up in there.
A larger swarm than last time, I see.
I see. And that one has 16 health. Golly.
But nothing we can't handle.
Especially with Blue Crest's Bloom Protocol.
What can I say? Blue and I both get amped in battle.
Alright. Enemies damage spin when they plan to attack. Gotcha. Okay. I must have didn't catch that last time. That being said, relic suits has special passives that transform their main attack. Okay. So ally score kills +1 bloom. At 3, the next attack is supercharged. It's like it does double damage. I hope I don't have enough things. Alright, got another spread. Let's see. Nah, he is a 4. Oh, he got that damage boost. That being said, there we go. Let's see, he's gonna hit that 3. Oh, her stuff is 2. That's okay. Yeah, I'll take that 1 hit. Ow. That's okay. Okay. Alright, yeah, once he deployed, oh, he hits a, okay. Hey, everybody got +2 damage? Okay. If I can move him. One, two, three. Good stuff. Oh, I don't have enough. That's okay.
This spawner is about to be history.
Right. Now something finna happen though.
Swarm's looking shaky too.
As expected, the swarm and spawner are linked. Taking out one destroys the other.
Pilots, focus fire on the spawner.
Oh, we know what that means. Okay, what she got? Yeah, it hits both the car and the ship. But that's okay. That's all we needed right there. They had like 9?
Swarm's disintegrating.
Yeah, definitely hit them spawners first and foremost. If possible.
And our U-tanks handled smooth as butter, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, but they could be better, right? I'm thinking stun grenades or something. That stopped the frenzied in their tracks. Ooh, or a rifle with spread ammo that activates a giant laser net.
I love her enthusiasm.
I'll consider the request.
You're like, only if we got the funding.
For now, head back to the Zephyr. I'll rendezvous with Jules.
Okay. I am enjoying this.
Entry log 4-19N0. Addendum. We've confirmed the Frenzied's attack patterns are driven by their need for energy. While we can't predict exact timing, future activations of Folian energy are likely to trigger attacks. With this information in hand, we can better prepare for upcoming missions. Another Frenzied mystery solved.
And yet many more remain.
Yeah.
Permission to speak freely?
Always.
I don't know if I ever properly thanked you, Captain. An orbit ago, I was poring over texts in a university basement. Because of you, I'm getting to live out my wildest dreams.
Admiral Vermeulen deserves most of the credit.
Yes, Lyra too. But you and Felix could have dumped Blue Crest with the Union and been on your way. What drew you to Patchworks?
The chance to save Earthkin. I don't want anyone else's home to be destroyed like mine. Or like the Folians.
I'm sure the Folians would appreciate your view.
I hope so. I think we're the ones who should be appreciative. Thanks to what they left behind, we have a chance to defeat the Frenzied.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Mission complete. Bank 2 red energy. Interesting. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Not visiting the hangar. So Belma gets a new card and a Daci. And we got a new Wasp card. Okay. So I guess these are all the cards I have currently. Okay, here's that bank one. Okay. No, her with that extra damage would be nice, not gonna lie. They can get the bank. Gotcha. Yeah, this suit kind of broken. Alright, let's see where navigation goes.
Oh, just made it. Next time I should grab a coffee first. There's the Admiral's call now. Greetings, Admiral Vermeulen.
Captain, excellent work on Rathalon. Let's get started. Do you remember my friend Kabir?
Straight to business today. That's unlike them. The doctor? I believe you introduced us once.
He's working with the crew at Liatra Station, on the edge of Earthkin space. We've agreed to share data on the Frenzied. They're looking for concentrations of Frenzied DNA outside the Viridia sector. If more Frenzied are coming, we need to know about it.
Good to have another ally keeping watch.
Yes, it's imperative that we get ahead of our research timetable.
Trouble with command again?
We've been invited, to present our research at the upcoming Suit Gala.
The Suit Gala?
Ah, how exciting.
The Vice Admirals are clamoring to hand over Bluecrest to the Guard. Their only proposal for dealing with the Frenzied is beefing up trade route security.
That's unsurprisingly short-sighted.
Very much so. We need this suit.
I know. I hate to put more pressure on you, but we need a major discovery. Patchworks must cast a wider net. And for that, you'll need more crew.
Ooh.
Do you have someone in mind?
I'll leave personnel choices to you, Captain, but I found 2 groups who'd make valuable allies. The first is the Suitsmiths of Tavashter. If anyone can help Felix with Bluecrest, it's them.
The Suitsmiths.
Say no more. I have a contact there. I'll set up a meeting immediately.
I should have expected as much. Your other target is the Hunters Guild. No one knows the Viridia sector like they do. We need their help tracking frenzied movements. Their outpost on Ariel is the closest to your current location.
I've always been curious about working with them. Very well, Admiral. I'll see it done.
Good luck out there, Captain. Send the crew my regards and tell them drinks are on me at the Suit Gala.
Say less.
There's the Lyra Vermeulen I know. With pleasure, Admiral. Stay strong until then.
I always do. Vermeulen out.
Alright. A couple of people to talk to and a couple of places I can go to. I'm curious. Could I go back to the... Okay, it wouldn't let me go back to there. Okay. Let's see where else. So we have Ariel and Shabastor. I am very curious if I can continue to play. Like, not gonna lie, it feels like I'm already playing the real game. This is still a demo. I'm loving the card-based combat. It's very strategic. Just the plays, the extra mechanics that's like opening up per battle. The crew feels nicely knit together and everything. The voice acting is just beautiful. Not really. It's hard to see a lot of indies with like voice acting this crisp, and almost everywhere that we've seen, even just the basic conversations on the ship, is still voice acted. So amazing job to all the voice actors. Like, this is so well crafted. Yeah, I saw that you can't go to those planets, so this game keeps going. This is a demo that keeps on giving. It's just like the Kazan video that I did back then. Like, I didn't complete the whole demo. I had to break it down in 2 separate parts. I'm gonna do the same here because it is amazing, honestly. And if you don't want to wait on my second part, I definitely suggest that you try this one out right now. It is on Steam. Now, it doesn't have a release date at the moment, but just looking how well crafted it is just at this current moment, like, keep an eye on this one. Battlesuit Aces, telling a really good story, wonderful, dynamic, and very live characters. And we're supposed to be getting some more characters on top of who we already have right now. A mystery with these new enemies, Frenzied, why they're here, why they're trying to leech off the energy of the extinct race of Folians. I'm getting through this. I'm already getting engrossed in the story. And it's gonna hurt when I realize this just a demo. The full game not even out yet. So take my excitement as is. Definitely download this one. Definitely give it a shot yourself if you don't want to wait on my second part. But hopefully you shouldn't have to wait too long, because I'm definitely going to be continuing with this one. But as always, I appreciate y'all for coming out. Y'all have yourselves a wonderful day, wonderful night. God bless, and I will catch y'all on the next one.